Can you believe people are actually watching this stuff of me and you?
Believe it. I would hang out with me.
Yeah, that's true too. I did listen back to a couple of our banters at the beginning, and I was cracking up last night. And yeah, I was like, you know what? I'd probably listen to this show.
I would listen to this show. Yeah.
That's my gauge of success there is, would I watch this? Would I spend time on this or not? I'd give it a couple minutes, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, come on back every day. People, come on back, hang out with us. That's really all we're doing. We're just hanging out, talking about what you watching.
What you watching. This is one of the clips that people did happen to watch. And we got comments on it. And you know what? It sparked an idea in me. I was like, we got to respond to these comments that people say. And not just sending them a comment back, but we're going to actually put the clip on, play it. Look at that beautiful freeze frame of me with my...
And me too. Yeah, love it.
About Kate
Love
Bush.
it when
This is when we talked about Stranger Things, I believe season 4. Check it out.
Bringing Max back from the clutches of Vecna. Music. It has to be music.
Running Up That Hill became a hit for a number second, third, fourth time. I don't know how many, but it did. From this show, I gotta throw myself into that for a moment, because I had a little hand. I talk about little hand in that's true. This pop culture phenomenon popping off about Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. I watched it this season. I watched it that weekend straight through, and I knew this song. I was like, we got to get to playing this. Well, I happened to be producing Strombo's show at Apple Music at the time, and I'm texting them on the weekend saying, hey, we got to get a segment in about Stranger Things using this Kate Bush song. We did. We put it out there. We were the first ones on Apple Music to do it, and I'm not saying that I was the only reason that song shot up.
Sure you're not. Sure you're not.
Knowing that this was about to be a big pop culture thing, and I know that song shot up from people hearing about it.
Yep, you're right. The radio stations were playing it all over the place, and so much so that even my husband was like, "Oh, I'm tired of that song."
There you go. And that's where the comments come in, because that's what I realized was that divisiveness, and it's awesome song, but it got shoved down our throat. I got to hit this other one first, and somebody says, Stuart Wax said, Kate Bush is one of the greatest female singer and songwriters of our time. Facts. That's total facts right there. This is the comment, though, that got to me. Borgforce wrote us and said, grew up in the 80s. My mom introduced me to Kate Bush's music, Running Up That Hill. One of my favorites ever since I can remember. And Stranger Things almost killed it for me.
Aww.
I love that scene. It's brilliant until everybody started to use that music on everything. This is where it gets great. It was on every single YouTube clip. There's a cat licking its arse running up that hill. There's someone at an ATM running up that hill. There's someone at McDonald's drive-thru running up that hill. I almost began to despise that song. Luckily, within a few months or years after that episode, I began to love that song again, but so close that it became dead to this person. And I feel that. I got that. And it did become overplayed, but that's just, that happens in media. You know, it's hard to.
Yeah, it's the way it goes. I know. My husband's all about like music is great until it's not, and he's all about that. So he was like, don't play that around me right now.
Yeah.
It's too soon. It's too much. But the important thing to remember about this is the music is powerful, and whether it's that song or you find that one song, it may be a really underplayed song, it may be one that nobody's heard of. It doesn't matter, because if it inspires you, if it turns your DNA on and makes you feel like you can run up that hill or you can do anything, play that. Do that right before your job interview. Do it right before you're about to go in and take a test. Like, do it. That's the point, I think.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your song? What's your go-to song for that?
Ooh, it really depends on the mood. But I did have one time a healing session where I was unlocking a lot of suppressed anger, things in the body that'd been there for a long time. And for the first time ever, I wanted to listen to metal music.
Ooh.
I didn't even really mind what it was. As long as it was screaming and rage filled, I wanted it. And I'm not one to have normally put that kind of music on. That wasn't my jam usually. So putting it on in the car after a session like that was so good. It scratched an itch. It was like, ah, I want to scream.
I get that. I get that. You can go to one of those rage rooms where they give you a sledgehammer and they got a car or whatever in there. And you just
go for it. Yeah. And music is powerful like that. That's the point, I think.
I got a song. I never told anybody this. I've got a song that I put on, and it's that instant, like, all right, get your ass up, like we're doing something. And it's TV on the radio, Wolf Like Me. That's my song. If you've never heard it, go check it out. From the very beginning, first couple seconds, I already feel it. I'm like, yeah, I'm into this. And the whole song it's not representative of how I am or feel, but because it's some graphic stuff in there, but this guy's changing into a wolf and he's got sexual urges and all this. That's not what I listen to it for. Like, it's got some sort of formula to it that literally makes my body want to move. It's TV on the radio, Wolf Like Me. You've probably heard it out there in some TV show at some point because they like to throw that thing in there, but that's my jam right there. That's probably the one that gets my body moving, like they say. We got another clip with comments. You want to see this?
Yeah, of course. Bring it on.
I think this is from the show about Christmas Vacation, because we were talking about...
Why is it that the holidays, not just the turkey itself, but the holidays in general, this is what I want to point out about Ellen's character and Catherine's character, is that the holiday's success or failure hangs so heavily on the women. Whether it's going to be magical for everybody, it's going to be all the feel goods of the holiday season are gonna be. I've seen it.
I love that
1,000 times, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times more. It's not magic of the holidays. Do you know what the magic of the holidays is? Do you know what it really is? It's moms. It's the moms. If you want to know where that magic comes from, it's because moms are working their little tushies off in the kitchen and shopping and baking and doing all the things to make sure that it is the magic that you see.
Now, we got comments on this. I love this clip. I don't think you're in the wrong at all.
Bring it on. I'll die on this hill.
I am there with you. I totally believe that. We talked about it. And let's just say that if you see clips like this, sometimes too, you could take it out of context, because we may dig in way deeper and say some other stuff. But here's the comments.
For sure.
You got the top comment. You are absolutely right. My mother was the toughest person that I've ever known, especially during the holidays. She can be all by herself, but at the same time say, don't make me have to come out there and show you how to do it. That's from Michael Cruz. Here's another one. Hush Hush 0512 said, not undermining women or anything, but I'm a woman. But the holidays are always about all of us, in my home at least. We try to center around the kids mostly. I don't disagree with what she's saying, because I think that's totally in line with what you were saying as well.
Yeah. Because
that's what it is. Sure, the moms are the magic, but you're doing it for the kids. You're doing it for Cousin Eddie.
And hey, I'd be happy to be wrong. If there's families out there where it's the division of labor is equal and everybody's pitching in, great. I want to see more of that. I just don't want it to be the success or failure. It depends on what the moms or women are doing, right or wrong. And to that comment, I just want to say a matriarchal society is focused on family and children and everybody, whereas a patriarchal system is focused on what the man wants and needs, right?
I see that.
So I want to see more of that. Yeah, I'm all about that.